Hi, I'm Alan Cockrell, and I have been a member of Zion for just over 10 years. I joined while my wife Amanda was pregnant with our son Zachary. Since that time, we have been active members of the congregation and grown our family here at Zion. You have likely seen our boys, Zachary and Luke, running around wild in the narthex after the 11 o'clock service, while Amanda and I quickly try to rein them in. Also, over the past 3.5 years, it has been my honor and privilege to serve as your treasurer. Through my time as a member of the church and as your treasurer, I have been floored by this congregation's faithfulness and generosity, which has ever been on more display this past year throughout an unprecedented pandemic and significant uncertainty. It has been remarkable to see this congregation continue to give and to support the many ministries of this church. I am so grateful for each and every one of our members and supporters. Over the past year, we have watched almost all of Zion's ministries adapt and thrive despite not being able to meet and collaborate in the traditional formats. Like we did when we first faced the challenges of the building project over 6 years ago, this congregation has faced adversity, banded together, risen up, and out of this, we will have new ways that we approach our ministry going forward. As an example, due to this pandemic, we have accelerated our vision for our digital ministry, which is now alive and a vibrant part of our ministry and will continue to be going forward. Through our digital ministry, we are able to reach people who may not be able to join us in person, but has also expanded our outreach to people who are looking for a church home outside of our city. As I reflect on this past year, nothing has become more apparent to me than how important my church and family is in my daily walk. Now that we are on the cusp of resuming in-person worship and on-campus activity, it reminds me how much we need facilities that allow us to meet safely and expand our ministry outreach. One way we'll be able to do that is by completing our ministry center, which we began over 6 years ago. Wow, 6 years ago. Once complete, we will have nice large classrooms and meeting spaces where people can spread out and gather safely. We will keep our children and the most vulnerable from having to cross Leslie Road on Sunday mornings. And we will have more space to do community outreach and host organizations that are reliant on the goodwill of other organizations. As I look around our campus, I am blown away by Zion's history and the legacy that past generations and members have left for us that we use every day. Church One is a beautiful historical building that we continue to use even still today. I wonder if our founders thought that would be the case. So perhaps this ministry center is our opportunity to leave a legacy on campus for future generations who will use this space for different ministries that we can't even imagine today. But we do know that it will be used in the name of serving Christ and growing the church. So I ask, will you please review the insert at the end of this week's bulletin and consider joining the Capital Campaign as we try to complete a vision that began over 6 years ago and see how God can use this space for coming generations. Thank you, and God bless.